Hey everybody, Jerry here. I'm going to show you in this video how I made 1,860 bucks in the afternoon session. So if you are interested in learning how I trade, please click the link below, like and subscribe. So I made a total of $8,130 today. I took 4 trades in the morning, 3 trades in the afternoon. Of those 4, it was an outlier day. All trades were green, no stop outs, not really good percentages on a couple of the trades getting out of them, but still went risk free and was able to make a lot of money on the day. So $8,130. If you're interested in how I do this, please click the link below. Now, I'm going to attach the full live Zoom session that we did. It's about an hour long, so I would highly recommend that you watch it in 1.5 to maybe 1.75 speed to save yourself some time and energy on that. I'm going to take out some of the boring parts of it where we're waiting on some setups to happen, but you'll get the gist of it. You'll see how we adjust and set levels in real time and how I take my trades, how I execute, where I enter at, where I exit at. There's also about 350 people on this call watching this Zoom live. Lots of people on this, lots of people making money, crushed it this week. It was an absolutely stellar week trading. So, like I said, if you're interested in learning how I do this, click the link below and see you guys a little bit. How's it going, everybody?
Jerry, I'm likely going to be on mute most of the time if you can't tell why.
Yep,
We're in
no
like a
problem, buddy.
12 person cabin and there's 30 people in here. So I'm here, but to spare everybody
Understood.
the screaming. All right, then.
Yeah, sounds good, buddy. All right, team. I have my levels set. I was looking at the charts a little bit ago. I do have support down here at the bottom of the swing point. I have some lines that were on the chart from earlier when we were trading. My resistance way up here. I'm going to move resistance to the bottom of the swing point here at 653.55. And I'm going to keep it, which goes in line with like the top of this wick interaction, the bottom of this, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 touches from 1255 onward. And then where it interacts with these candles here before it continues down. So I'm going to keep an eye on 653.55. And then current price, I'm going to adjust support up just a little bit on current price there at 652.76. And I'm going to snatch underline up quite a ways from where it was at earlier. And I'm going to bring it down to the bottom of that swing point. And then we'll move one of these red lines to the top of that swing point here and see how this kind of plays out for us. But man, what a day of price action, huh, Ryan?
Yeah, wild.
Yeah, it really is.
Absolutely wild. It's been fun though.
It has been. Team, I'm going to move support right now to the top of this red body, the bottom of this red body. My apologies. One could argue it can go to the top here. I'm going to move it to the bottom for an upper level here. If we look at this candle, how it breaks down, break structure, takes out the PDL low, it retraces back up. This could be a good entry point if we get back below 653.20 with room down into the bottom of these bodies at 652.75 and then all the way back down into 652.49 and then 652.18 if it continues downward. But let's see what it does. John, how you doing? Stacy, what's going on? James, how you doing, my man? Pretty good, pretty good amount of people on this afternoon. A lot of kids, Ryan. All right, team, 2 minutes and 20 seconds here. What are you going to do, Spy? Team, I got the 661 calls pulled up. I like puts below 653.20, though. Let's see what happens. A lot of movement on these candles, huh? All right, team, 38 seconds. I got the 661 calls pulled up. They're moving really, really interestingly. So let's see what happens with these. Gonna size really, really small to protect the day and the week that we're having if I do take this. 20 seconds. 661s. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And buying here and filled at 179. No stop yet. And taking half their team at 192. Stops at break even.
Attaboy, Jerry.
Let's keep this run going. Man, that aftermarket low has just been in place so much today. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Gorgeous push and distribution through that, though. Love it. All right, team. I'm going to wait for a good exit on that. We didn't get quite that 10% on the first piece there, but we got some good movement on it. I think we got 7% on that. I was just very concerned with the aftermarket low after it went up and touched it and came right back off of it. Just so trading the chart a bit and just locking in more money for us. Still alive at the moment, team, but just barely. There we go. Come on, let's go. Bye. Mm. All right, team. Flirting with my stop and stop there. Greystone on a 17 trade winning streak over the past couple of days. James, it's been a pretty good 2.5 days of trading, 3 days of trading. Yeah, Stacy absolutely was sized down on that. Compared to what it was this AM. I have a lot of leeway now to size up if I choose to, but I'm I'm really happy where I'm at on the day and the week. So I'm not looking to give a lot of it back. But SPY is behaving nicely, so let's take advantage of that. Team, I'm going to modify some levels here in real time. I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but I want to be ready for it if it does. I am changing resistance to the top of this red wick, which is right above this, interacts with the red wick at 1340. Multiple wick touches right below these two bodies. Firm green candle back above 654.42 for calls, and I am turning our resistance into support. We get a firm close below 653.55 for puts. 25 seconds. I do not think that we're going to get that on this trade, and I will look to modify support up higher. I'm seeing a higher level that I'd like. I just want it to close above it before I commit to it. 15 seconds. Come on. Close up above that and give us the space that we need. 2, 1, and oh, good close. Okay. $653.82 team for potential support. How's everybody feeling, man? Everybody good to go? Ryan, if you're seeing something I'm not seeing, by all means, please call it out. I know you got a full house in there though. So David, love it. Feeling good, man. It's gonna be a good weekend. Good long weekend, 3 days off. James, you got one in the chamber. Love it, buddy. James like a sniper with 3 to 4 trades a day. Mason, great question, man. How do I think that the news that has been happening between trades are following through a little bit more? Mason, I think this is kind of an interesting thought process that I have. We'll go on these really big outlier streaks of amazing wins like we did from all of December and late January, like up to late January. And then it's rocky for a week or two, and then we go on these big win streaks. And we just came out of a really weird week and a half of trading, and the last 3 days is this week has been really, really good. But I think the news is a huge catalyst, and it does make it a little bit more challenging. However, it won't continue to do that. It'll always balance out and correct itself. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, as dumb as the saying is, man, it's tough times don't last, tough people do. All right, team. Let's see if we get a reaction to 653.82 and bounce off of it. I'm going to pull it up to the top of the red wick of the 1235 interaction. I don't think that's going to matter much. But Mason, I will be very honest with you, man. I've traded for a while now, and I've traded through some interesting market conditions. A lot since this Iran war has happened. It's been very different. A lot more a lot more volatile than it has been. And some days are really clean, and other days are kind of messy. So, Nick, like on like an afternoon like this when we're coming on like 16, 17, 18 trades in a row that are green, but as a group, P&L is really high. We're way past like weekly targets. I'm literally trading this chart. Like, well, look, I mean, we look at all this interactions with this aftermarket low that we had earlier today, this morning, this whole thing. Like, so when I took this trade, my draw in my mind was this aftermarket low to the top of the swing point, and I was going to go risk free, regardless of where my contracts are at when it's in that zone, buddy. I try to sell because I'm selling at market. I always try to sell into the buying or into the selling pressure so I get better fills. And sometimes I time it wrong and it gets me, and sometimes I time it right. But for the most part, I get some pretty good exits as long as Weeble's cooperating right, Nick. All right, team, 40 seconds. I have the 643 puts pulled up, team. Firm close below 653.84. There's a perfect test of it there. 643s. 10 seconds. And staying away. What a nice confirmation of that, though, in real time. Mm. Team 654.01. I like it, but I don't know if we get a close above that if we have enough room to get risk free the way those last contracts moved on us up to this resistance. I think that's threading the needle a little too tight, but I'm definitely eyeballing it for sure. But we have that looming aftermarket low that it's been really struggling to stay back above. Let's just see what this does for us. Ryan, you like calls above 654.01?
I do. I do actually.
You think
It
there's enough? You think there's enough room to get risk free by aftermarket low? That's kind of my concern. At 654.33 ish to 654.42. But this looks
I think
really strong and ready to go.
it would have to shoot through it. I think at this point,
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're a little too close to it now. When I was saying that, we had that little
it's
tiny top forming. Let's go
it's
through.
really wicky, really wicky. I'm gonna go back on mute. Sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. Team, I'm going to pull resistance down just a touch from that 654.42 down to 36. I don't think that's going to matter. If we can get up above that, which is also taking out the aftermarket low, and it's pretty much above all of this stuff here between the distribution up on this candle close. So let's see if that does I've got the 661 calls pulled up, team. The 661 calls are pulled up. 30 seconds. Switching to put 643 puts, firm close below 653.84. Either way, I think we're stuck right here. I don't think we're getting in. 3 seconds, two, one, and obviously staying away. Jerry, have I ever placed an order and not get filled, so you tried to cancel it, but Weeble and would not cancel it, responding with working to fill? It happened to me earlier and it filled me 3 minutes after I pushed buy. No, Steve, I have not had that happen, but
I,
with all the stuff we've been talking about with Weeble, I am not surprised. I know Ryan tried to buy
I I
something
had a
at
market
market earlier
order.
and it told him no.
It did it to me again. It actually like froze the market order for 15 minutes and then filled me. And luckily, I was paying attention, and it moved in my direction. But yeah, I'm I'm done with Weeble. I mean, I'm not really done, but I'm not happy.
That's Marissa, that's crazy. All right, team. Lots of interactions with both levels. Primarily this level at 653.84 for puts. Let's see what happens. The 643 puts are pulled up, team. Firm 5-minute candle close below 653.84. 1 minute. 35 seconds, team. Be at the ready here. We'll be very quick to execute this, team, if it gives us our firm entry. 20 seconds. 12 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And buying here. Filled at 174. No stop yet. Come on. A little bit more. A little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and take half their team at 185. Filled at 183. Stops at break even. There's your 184, 185 again. Come on. Come back down to those PDL touches. One fast swoop. Let's go. Come on. Just a little more. Come on. Some selling pressure here. Let's go. Come on. Just need a little contract juice here. Let's get it happening. Let's make this go. Team, if you're not risk free, you should be. Come on. Come on, Spy. You got so much room down. Let's go. We're going to probably get eroded out of these. At least it looks like it is. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Come on. Mm. Come on, let's go. A little bit of juice here. And right at my stop, still alive for the moment. And stopped at break even. All right. Team, firm 5 minute candle close below 653.55. It's got to be firm with selling pressure down for an entry here. It's using the same 643 contracts. Stay in size small. Going to just keep trying to stack as much as we can here, team. 50 seconds. Firm close, and I'm back in this. Jed, I couldn't agree with you more. The trust with Weeble is definitely broken. Thirty seconds. Be at the ready, team. If this pushes down, it'll do it fast and quick. 12 seconds. Oh, 5 seconds. Be ready, team. 2, 1, and staying away. Non-firm candle. I think that might have closed firm, but I did not take it. It's showing it closed firm on my indicator, but I'm not in this. Ryan, if you took this, you're more than welcome to call it. Well, if you can get off of mute. Levi, in your turbo trader, 4 contracts, you got sell half, you'll sell two, then sell one, and then you can sell that last one or trail that last one, my man. Perfect rejections of that 653.84, which is our last entry. Rejections off of that. Hmm. Okay, team, not interested in calls until 654.01. However, very interested in puts if we get a firm close. 2 minutes to go. Let's see if it waits for us. I'm going to use the 643 puts if we get this. 140 to go. Quite a bit of time left. As long as we stay heavy and close firm in red, I'll take this. One minute. Firm and below 655, 653.55. All right, team, 15 seconds. Doesn't look like we're getting an entry here at all, but just in case it dumps. We've seen SPY do crazier things. And obviously staying away. Gosh, I don't know if we'll go away from Weeble. That's not my decision to make. It's interesting how long the problem's been going on for, though. Yep, Kirsten came and gone. It was a quick one. Yeah, Kush, I understand, buddy. Jed, interesting that the aftermarket low is exactly the top of fair value gap from that huge morning candle. I don't, man, I hear what you're saying on that, Jed. I'm not sure if it's, I always find it super interesting when I see fair value gaps on Ryan's charts to levels that we're marking in real time. It just, different way of kind of viewing those key levels and watching them being respected in real time. So, but yeah, it is always interesting and fascinating, like when my levels or Ryan's levels will line up with a fair value gap or someone's standard deviations that they use. It's kind of fascinating how that works in my mind. All right, team, 2 minutes. Puts below this 653.55. We are in consolidation. Hmm. be, look at the 155 candle. What do you got? One by 155. Oh yeah, my 155 is red. Yours is that green doji. That is weird. All right, team, 45 seconds. The 643s are pulled up. They are a little spendy. They have a better delta. The only reason I'm using them. 30 seconds. Firm candle, and I'm in this. 16 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1, and obviously staying away. Okay, most slightly going to pull support down. This is just going to match it up with the red wick at 1305 and then on the bottom of all these bodies. And it almost grabs the top of this red wick at 1355. I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. I think the same firm candle gets us in that. Just going to modify that in real time for just to do it. Jeff, you'll be in trading in Anna Maria next week if you need a beach afternoon trading day. Jeff, man, thanks for the offer on that, buddy. Let's let's try to link up for one of those, man. That's a little bit of a drive for me, but we can make it work. Where did this candle come from, huh, Ryan? Look at this. Perfect reactions off of 654.36 and now shattering that. All right, team, calls above 654.36. Team, we have overarching at 654.89. Depending if it soaks up all that draw, I'm still about calls here. 3 minutes, lots of time. All right, team calls above 654.36, puts below 653.48. Pretty big range. This candle is literally bounced off both, well, not quite on the bottom side, but it's definitely bounced off the top a lot. 661 calls are pulled up. 30 seconds. Hmm. 15 seconds. Watching closely here. 2, 1, and staying away. So close. Man, right above that aftermarket low again, though. Thing's been in play all day. Kirsten, just for conversation's sake, your alma mater, Illinois, has made the Final Four just for the first time since you were a senior there in '05. That's good. You're a little nervous for the game. Why are you nervous about it? You got a bunch of money riding on it? You got a bunch of bragging rights with your buddies. Okay, bragging rights. That makes sense. All right, team, 3 minutes to go. Calls above this 654.36. And I brought resistance, or no, sorry, not resistance. I bought support very high up to 654.22. Interacts with the bottom of this tipping point here, swing point, all these wick rejections, calling that a bit of resistance, a bit of support here from the 1330 candle downward. Firm close below that, puts all day. Firm close above it, calls all day. For 654.36, 654.22, super tight range. The puts are very assertive. Danny, mine doesn't seem to be lagging that much. My little chart to the right that I drag my stops in is lagging, but the bid and ask seems to be flickering and doing its work. Bill 654.39. I have 36. Does that fair value gap above it mean there's a lot of selling pressure? I mean, potentially. I don't have that on my chart, man. But it's definitely whipsawing in and out of that. That's for sure. All right, team, 57 seconds. Firm close above 654.36 for calls. Firm close below 654.22 for puts. I do have the 662 calls pulled up, team. We just need a firm close up above that. 30 seconds. Be very quick to change these up. 20 seconds. Firm candle close and I'm in this. 15 seconds. Going to be close. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And buying here. Filled at 159. No stop yet. Come on. No stop yet, team. And team, I'm going to put my stop in at 139. We're back at break even now. A little bit of juice here. We should be fine. Come on, let's go. All right, team. Just need our contracts to move a little bit for us here. Well above our entry point now. Let's go, Spy. Get to work. Stop is going to come off, team. Our contracts are not moving really well, or there's a serious lag in my Weeble now. Let's go. Come on. Just a little bit more juice here. Team, these contracts aren't moving well, or maybe they'll catch up for us. I'm looking for anything past 170, but these contracts are being brutal to us, so let's see. Just going to wait patiently as I can. Hopefully these contracts will start cooperating the way they're supposed to. Let's go. Up, up, up. Stop is off, team. One more interaction with that overarching without shattering it, and I'm going to go risk-free. There it is again, right above it. And taking half there, team, at 171. I got filled at 170. Stops at break even. And it just hit that 171 for a second. I wasn't quite quick enough, so my apologies on that. It literally interacted perfectly with these wicks to the top, and it pumped up through it. I thought we were going to go for it. Let's go. Stay alive in this one. Come on, team. Let's get way up here to this aftermarket high where we were earlier today. Let's make this happen. Let's go. Come on. Who's in this with me? Few cents off from stop. Doesn't look like it's going to hold. Got some serious erosion going on with these contracts, unfortunately. Oh, now they're back alive. Good to go. Come on. Nice firm close here is all we need. Firm close. Let's go. Get up there. Let's go. Come on, Spy. Make my boys rich. Not a bad close, not a great close. Got some work to do to get through that overarching area. Still alive, but right at my stop and stopped. Man, some bad erosion on those. Hmm. Bill, Ocean, it has been a great afternoon. 5 more minutes in this team. I think we're running a little low on time for another trade, but I'm not per se against it either, guys, girls. I really don't see another entry for calls until we get above 654.89. And we just couldn't get any big follow through on these afternoons, but I'll take the three base hits all day, right? After the morning we had and the afternoon, why not? Team, I don't see an entry for puts until we can come below 654.22. We're in really strong structure inside the bigger picture of consolidation. I do like calls above 654.89. However, we got a decent amount of room to get there from where we're at right now. This thing is probably going to go bunkers at 330. Just a hunch. But it might not with all the lack of volume from holiday weekend coming up too. All right, team. I'm going to wrap it up here. The only trade I really see still happening is 654.89 for calls. I don't see puts until it goes below 654.22. And then there's a decent amount of room down from 654.22. So I do like it there, but let's just finish out this candle and then call it. It's too bad on that last trade. We got settled, we got faded out on those from where that candle got us to where I mean, we would have got stopped now because of where it pulled back to, but we definitely got faded out of that sell off. All right, team, minute and 20. I'm going to wrap up the session. I've had a lot of screen time today, just like you guys, and we're on a heck of a win streak. Let's go into the weekend on a positive note. Um, everybody good with that? James, appreciate you, brother. Sal, it was a great day. Oshan, have a great weekend. Happy Easter, everybody, as well. For those of you who celebrate it and those of you who don't, whatever holiday you are celebrating, happy holiday to you as well. German, have a great weekend. Danny, you as well, buddy. Happy Easter, everybody. You guys are fantastic. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great night, great day, great weekend, and see you all Monday morning. Have a good one, team.